Hi, Brian. You ready? You ready? You good? Is my tie okay?
Yes.
Yeah, but everything else is... Dr. Gifford will kick you right out of here. I know. Good evening. Good evening and welcome to the class of 2022 Scholarship and Awards Evening here at Dartmouth High School in the Carlin Lynch Activity Center. I'm Principal Ross Tebow. It's my pleasure to introduce and to welcome you all to this evening's ceremony. I want to thank Superintendent Gifford, members of the administrative team here at Dartmouth High School, members of our faculty, our parents, families, of course, our young people. But I especially want to thank our secretaries this evening because without them tonight would not be possible. Specifically, I want to thank Mrs. Kimberly Peach, who's here, who really made tonight possible by paying attention to every detail. So thank you, Mrs. Peach. And now, if you wouldn't mind standing and please joining me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. As I said, tonight we gather here, another step towards some sense of normalcy. I know that this class has been extremely resilient and has endured a tremendous amount during the COVID-19 pandemic, so having nights like tonight, I think we've learned not to take them for granted, and we're excited to be here for sure. Before we get started, the programs that you have in front of you, I just want to draw your attention. You don't know what awards and scholarships we'll be giving out tonight, but all of our young people who are being honored tonight are listed in the program at the back in alphabetical order. Beyond that, I also want to draw attention to, we've been notified that a number of our classmates have received scholarships already, and so when we were notified, we include those as well under the previously awarded section, including honoring our John and Abigail Adams scholars, who we had a nice breakfast for earlier this spring. I also want to thank Anit Silva and the Dartmouth High Alumni Association. Each year, the Alumni Association is so generous to our graduating class, and I know a number of our young people received scholarships this past weekend from our Alumni Association, and so we certainly thank them for their generosity. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the Director of School Counseling and Support Services, Mrs. Bridget De Silva, who's going to act as the MC for the scholarship portion of tonight's evening.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations, class of 2022. I would like to call up Julie Giusti, presenting the Pascamanset Engine Company Award.
We would like to call up Bria Lynn Pimento.
Rick Porter, who will present the Potter School PTO Scholarship.
And congratulations to all members of the class of 22. I want to award Sarah Madruga the Potter School PTO Scholarship. Congratulations, Sarah. Good luck to you, too. Thank you.
The next presenter will present several awards. Stacy Rowe will present the Coach Charlie Correa Team Player Scholarship, as well as several from the Dartmouth Youth Soccer Association.
guess I'm the first one to speak here. All right. So the Coach Charlie Correa Team Player Scholarship is in my father's name, Charlie Correa. He passed away 9 years ago, but left a legacy behind him. Charlie Correa was a soccer coach for 25 years. He dedicated all of his free time coaching his 2 daughters, my older sister Melissa and myself, and inspiring many other children along the way. He did most of his coaching at Dartmouth Youth Soccer, and he coached recreationally in the fall and competitively in the spring. In addition, my dad coached at the high school level at Old Rochester Regional and assisted Henry Almeida with the UMass Dartmouth men's soccer team in his free time. He even continued his coaching career at DYSA after both of his daughters were out of the system. We coached a younger team together, and together we made memories on the soccer field and shared lots of those moments with a lot of you guys in this room as well. My dad committed his life to the bettering of his own and other people's children's lives through soccer. He looked for certain aspects in a player when he chose a team, and for this scholarship, we asked applicants to describe what they think makes a team player. My dad never chose a player solely based on their skills because, as many other coaches know, it's not just about individual talent, but it's also about how an individual player works with a team and performs as a whole. Our recipient this year was not fortunate enough to have played for my dad. However, she really understands what it means to be a team player. This year's Coach Charlie Correa Team Player Scholarship goes to Gabriela Santos, as she knows what it is to be. Okay, next I'm gonna present the Dartmouth Youth Soccer Association Scholarship. I'm gonna start with the person's name and then I got a little speech. Okay, Justin Kearney. Justin has been involved in the DYSA program for over 10 years. His enthusiasm on the field as a player is matched only by his willingness to volunteer whenever needed, including as a junior referee and pitching in with our concession stand operations. Thanks, Justin. Okay, the next scholarship is the DYSA Referee Scholarship. Ella has been a referee with the DYSA soccer program for 3 years. In addition, she has refereed games for the South Coast Soccer League. Ella was always willing to pitch in and support where she could, and DYSA is very thankful to have her as part of their referee program. Thank you, Ella. DYSA wishes you the best in the future. Ella Mercer. And the last scholarship I'll be presenting is a DYSA scholarship that is also part of the Vipers Association, the Father Luciano Pereira Memorial Scholarship. The Father Luciano Pereira DYSA Scholarship was created to recognize student achievement focusing on the areas of academics, community, volunteerism, and sports. His energy and enthusiasm were infectious, as his commitment to people of all ages was evident in his passion for sports. Father Pereira knew how important athletics could be in the lives of children and was very active in the CYO Catholic Youth Organization and numerous civic activities. DYSA has selected Kylie DaCosta as the recipient of the award.
The next presenter is Officer Joe Vieira, presenting the Dartmouth Police Athletic League Scholarship.
Congratulations, class of 22. I know most of you from when you were babies. I haven't seen any of you professionally, so that's a good thing. On behalf of the Dartmouth Police Athletic League, and Chief Brian Levesque, again, congratulations. I'm here to hand out a few scholarships. I am a 1980 graduate, proud Dartmouth Indian here. It's true and true. Our first scholarship, we give out 5. One's gone to Rochester, a young lady there. The second one would be Emma Tatro. Our second one is Jacqueline Thibodeau. Congratulations, young lady. Good job. Brian Edwards. Our last scholarship is named after one of actually my first chief, Chief Manny V. Medeiros. He passed away in 1981. He was really one of the first modern chiefs here for the police department in Dartmouth. He actually started bringing us into the modern era. And that winner of that scholarship is Brian Pimentel. I knew it.
Andrea Moniz will present the Dartmouth High School PTO scholarships.
Hello. As I look around the gym, I see lots of faces that remind me that we're all part of the 2022's Village. And I feel very honored and privileged to be a part of that village with you, our village for the class of 2022. To the class of 2022, you are a very special class to me. I have literally watched you grow up to be the amazing young people that you are today. From the sidelines of the football field, helping you strap on your helmets, to seeing you in your People's Parade in the 4th grade, to listening to your lip sync concert. I can remember a certain Cyndi Lauper song and performance, it still makes me laugh today, and climbing the hundreds of steps up Bunker Hill in the 5th grade. To the crazy sock days of Socktober in the middle school, to standing on the hill. If you know the hill. While watching and listening to you perform the last run-through of that marching band show of the night. Watching your talent on the stage, to following your academic, musical, theatrical, and all the athletic accomplishments here at the high school. And yeah, winning Spirit Week 3 years out of the 4. And I have loved every minute of it. We are here tonight for one final time on your farewell tour to celebrate all of you. And through the generous donations made in memory of loved ones from Netto Insurance Agency, APC Auto Body, and Attorney Jane Pino, in conjunction with the PTO, the Dartmouth High School PTO is happy to be able to award 9 scholarships this year to the class of 2022. Thank you. The class of 2022 has been one of the largest classes, but it's not the size and number that makes you all so special. It's how much you give back to your high school community and our community at large in Dartmouth. Each student who applied for the PTO scholarship was asked to write about why their service to their school community or the town of Dartmouth community has been important to them, in addition to listing what service they had been a part of. And you are all so much a part of our community. I would personally like to thank Tracy Violet and Sonia Silva for reading through all of the applications this year and selecting this year's recipients. So please join me in congratulating Benjamin Moniz, Catherine Quinn, Brian Edwards, Emma Tatro, Joshua Moniz, Kathleen Lamoth, Evan Garcia, Molly Rio, Abigail Simmons, so congratulations to all of you, the class of 2022. Although your village might not be quite ready to see you go, we know that you are ready, and we're so proud of you. So here's to watching and seeing what great things you all do next.
Michael Kehoe will present the Bryant Prescott Scholarship Fund.
Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2022. This evening, on behalf of the Bryant Prescott Scholarship Trust, it's my privilege to award 4 scholarships. Selection process was difficult. There were quite a few very, very impressive applications. Bryant Prescott was an attorney in New Bedford whose desire and that of his families was to advance education and to promote civic activity. In other words, be productive. They recognized that our society depends on a well-educated and active citizenry. And I think this evening you'll agree with me that each of the recipients meets that qualification. They've showed outstanding academic and personal successes here at Dartmouth High School. Each have shown dedication and perseverance, as well as, and this is the important part, the desire to continue their personal growth and be active members of their community. It is my privilege and honor this evening to award a scholarship to Evan John Garcia. The next scholarship winner is Benjamin George Moniz. The third scholarship winner is Joshua Charles Moniz. And the fourth scholarship winner is Christian Anthony Resendiz.
John Bernard and Maureen Dutra will present the Dartmouth Girls Athletic League scholarships.
Good evening. As current president of the Dartmouth Girls Athletic League, I'm proud to be here tonight along with Maureen Dutra, our scholarship committee chairperson, to present scholarships. Just a little history, the Dartmouth Girls Athletic League was founded in 1974 as the first all-girls athletic league in the country. It's expanded over the years to take in field hockey, basketball, and softball as 3 of our sports now. We consider ourselves to be the feeder program towards the Dartmouth High sports program to expand and create a better program by working in conjunction with them. We also work in conjunction with them by having some of the older girls who have been involved with DGAL to mentor our young and upcoming athletes. The league is pleased to be able to give back to the community and these girls by being able to present a large sum of scholarships this year to former participants of DGAL. I would like to thank all the past and present board members, volunteers and families, friends, and most of all the girls who participate in the program and make DGAL the success it has been for so many years. With that said, I'm going to turn it over to Maureen, and she's going to present and tell you how we picked our scholarship applicants.
Thanks, John. Congratulations to all the recipients here tonight, including our very own DGAL winners. To be considered, applicants must have competed in a minimum of 5 seasons throughout all of the DGAL programs. We had a competitive pool of applicants this year and are honored to present to you the following winners. Eileen Boyle. Congratulations. Catherine Lancaster. Congrats, Catherine. Emma Madruga. Congrats, Emma. Thank you. Catherine Charrier. Congrats, Catherine. Ellie Cody. Congrats. Lily Giosa. Congrats, Lily. Catherine Quinn. Congrats, Katie. Nicole Sylvain. Nice job, Nicole. Grace Rose. Good job, Gracie. Molly Rio. Randy Medeiros. Congrats. And Emma Tatro. Congrats, Emma.
Madden Waskowitz will present the David R. Santos Memorial Scholarship.
Every year, my family awards this scholarship to deserving students in honor of my late uncle, who dedicated his life to impacting the lives of children in a positive way. Every year, my family chooses to honor his memory by awarding this scholarship to students who have decided that they are going to impact the lives of children in a positive way in their lives in the future. So, Emma Tatro. Sophia Montez. And Kathleen Lamoth. Thank you.
John Nunes will present the Club Matadorense SS Sacramento Scholarship.
Thank you, ma'am. On behalf of the Club Matadorense Santi Sacrament, we'd like to offer our best wishes to the class of 2022. The club is the sponsor of the Feast of the Blessed Sacrament, and this year we are back, finally, for our 106th anniversary on August 4th to the 7th. Each year the club awards scholarships to deserving seniors. This year we are awarding 44 $1,000 scholarships, or a total of $44,000. Thank you. This brings our total over the years to over $1.1 million. This year we're very proud to award 10 $1,000 scholarships to the following students: Molly Rio, Livy Fryer, Lauren V.C. Novo, Austin Edgecombe. Emma Tatro. Benjamin Manise. Joshua Manise. Evan Garcia. Will Kelly. And Julian Paulino.
Rick White will present the Gary D. Barboza Memorial Athletic Scholarship.
Thank you. Congratulations to the class of 2022. It's one of my favorite classes, just to let you know. Love you guys. It's been a great 4 years. It's my pleasure to award the Gary Barboza Memorial Scholarship. Gary was one of my teammates in high school. He was an outstanding lineman, one of the toughest people I've ever met. Led us to the Super Bowl championship back in the 80s, and his daughters, Nicole and Carly Barboza, set this scholarship up in his memory. It's a $500 scholarship, and I'm privileged to present it to a student athlete who's given everything over the last 4 years to Dartmouth High School. Gary was very passionate about football, cared deeply about Dartmouth High and representing us wherever we went. And I know this young man did that for us over the last 4 years. He even held off on having major shoulder surgery till our season was over, so I knew it meant a little bit. So I've known him since he was about 4 years old. It means a lot to me, and the Gary Barboza Memorial Scholarship goes to Patrick Crane.
Brian Frager and Liz Rigo will present the Leah E. Oliver Memorial Scholarship. Mr. Tebow will present the scholarship.
It's my honor to be able to present the Leah E. Oliver Memorial Scholarship. The Leah E. Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually to a female who is in the top 25% of our class and is majoring in engineering. And for those of you who may not be familiar, Leah E. Oliver was a fantastic member of the Dartmouth High School community who unfortunately fell victim on the September 11th attacks back in 2001. And so this scholarship is awarded in her memory each year, and we appreciate the generosity of the Oliver family for sure. This year, the Leah E. Oliver Memorial Scholarship goes to Randy Medeiros.
Sharon McDonald and Jeremy McDonald will present the Marty McDonald Memorial Scholarship.
My mother decided to leave me alone to this one, so thank you for that. Good evening. My mom and I would like to extend our congratulations to you, the class of 2022, and your families. It is an honor to be here tonight to present the Marty McDonald Scholarship. My dad was a son, a husband, and a father, and most importantly, a friend to everyone. My dad loved teaching English, drama, and baseball, He loved them because he could share his passions with thousands of young people who roam the halls and fields of DHS. He inspired his students to be passionate about them as well. For 34 years, my dad, Mr. McDonald, was dedicated to the students at DHS. One of my dad's final wishes was to have a scholarship set up in his name, and thanks to his friends, colleagues, former students, and former ball players, his wish became a reality. This year, my mother and I decided to award the scholarship to a varsity player who also played JV ball, somebody who would have played for Coach McDonald. He taught the game of baseball that he loved so much for 23 years. The most important lesson he taught his ball players and students was that success doesn't come easily. It takes a lot of hard work, and when you put a lot of work into something, the successful outcome is that much more satisfying. Throughout my dad's life and teaching career, he stressed the importance of students being involved in a variety of activities. The 2022 recipient of the Marty McDonald Scholarship has chosen to do that throughout his entire 4 years at Dartmouth High School. He has used the baseball field to expand his horizons and to cultivate the many friendships he has made over the past 4 years. This year's recipient of the Marty McDonald Scholarship is Keegan Humison.
Sharon McDonald will also present the St. Julie's Ladies Guild Scholarship.
Good evening. Thank you. I would like to extend my congratulations to the class of 2022 and your families. It's an honor to be here tonight to represent St. Julie's Ladies Guild and to present 2 $1,000 scholarships. The 2002 recipients of the St. Julie's Ladies Guild scholarships go to Luke Caneth and Catherine Miller.
At this time, I'd like to call up Brian Frager and Liz Rigo in regards to the Leah E. Oliver Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening. I'm Brian Fraga. I was Leah Oliver's cousin, and we're here to present the scholarship in Leah's memory. Leah was a force of nature. That's the best way to describe her. She graduated at the top of her class in 1994. She was the recipient of the Harvard Book Award, the College Club Book Award. There were probably too many awards to mention that would take up this whole evening. And she went on to attend Columbia University in New York City, where she afterwards got several jobs in the city at startup tech firms. She got the job of her dreams, of her life, at the World Trade Center in downtown New York, where she was working on the morning of September 11th, 2001. And the weeks and months that followed after that tragic morning are a blur today. But our family wanted to honor Leah's memory, and we couldn't think of a better way to do so than with the scholarship. And before we presented, also wanted to emphasize that Leah wasn't just a top-rate scholar, a first-rate intellect. You know, she was fully human. She enjoyed life to the fullest, and we would encourage you all to do so as well in the years ahead. So today we are pleased to present the Leah E. Oliver Scholarship Award to a young lady at the top of her class as well. She will be attending Lynn University or Rensselaer Polytech University. So wish me in wishing well, in saying congratulations to Randy Medeiros.
She came up already.
Oh, she did?
Sorry we're late.
Dr. Renu Singh will present the Matadure Family Foundation.
Hi, and congrats to all of you, the class of 2022. As a former Dartmouth High graduate myself, it is an honor and a joy to be here, to be with you all. I barely get to spend time in the States, let alone Dartmouth, and really am excited that I had this opportunity to be here with you all. I'm here on behalf of the Maryada Foundation. This is a nonprofit that my family has set up since 2014 in Dartmouth to promote and advance science and education. And I'm here today on behalf of the foundation to recognize a graduating senior who has made the greatest strides in their high school academic and extracurricular endeavors. And with that, I'd just like to say thank you all for organizing this. Thank you to Ms. Peach for helping us nominate and award one of you all. And thank you so much to Jesse Maruccio for being here and for being our student, our graduate that we'd like to award their Maryada Medal tonight.
Sue Benoit and Russ Benoit will present the Dartmouth School Music Association, as well as the Robert M. Silva Woodwind Scholarship and the Bancroft Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2022. Russ and I have actually watched most of you grow up from being in the music department and just watching you and listening to you play all these years, and it's been an honor that you have done that for us. The DSMA is a nonprofit organization consisting of parents, family members, friends, and alumni and music lovers around the region dedicated to supporting the development of music appreciation and abilities throughout the Dartmouth Public Schools music programs. Each year, the DSMA offers a scholarship to seniors who have completed the eligibility requirements throughout their time in the music program. This year, we are pleased to be awarding the following students a combined total of $8,050 in scholarship funds. We would like to honor Ryan Cleveland, Ashley DeJesus, Lucas Dion, Austin Edgecombe, Thea Hayes, Aiden Lemaire, Joshua Moniz, Ashton Perry, Carly Richard, Ezra Shrudrick, Abigail Simmons, and Sarah Taylor. As part of the scholarship program, the Bancroft family generously donates the Bancroft Memorial Scholarship in memory of Paul Bancroft, who is a strong supporter of the music program. This year's recipient is Thea Hayes. The Robert M. Silva Scholarship is donated by the Silva family. Robert Silva was a Dartmouth High graduate who was a member of the music program. The scholarship is awarded to a woodwind player who has shown a passion for music, is a strong student, and has demonstrated leadership skills. This year's recipient is Josh Moniz.
Marcia Vieira and Lauren Enochson will present the National Honor Society scholarships.
Good evening. Being selected for membership in the National Honor Society is based on 4 pillars: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. The 2 students selected by the Faculty Council were chosen because they exhibited excellent qualities in each of these areas. They are Evan Garcia, and Molly Rio.
I will now introduce Rachel Xavier, our Associate Principal at Dartmouth High School, and she will present the following scholarships.
Good evening. The Albertina G. Madeira Scholarship is awarded annually to a deserving member of the senior class who will be continuing their education in the fall. This year's recipient of the Albertina G. Madeira Scholarship is Ella Mercer. Each year, the Dartmouth High School Medical Careers Club partners with the American Red Cross to host 2 blood drives. After a brief hiatus due to COVID-19, the Medical Careers Club was able to once again host a blood drive, and as a result, we are able to award the American Red Cross Medical Careers Scholarship to a member of the senior class who went above and beyond to organize a blood drive. This year's recipient of the American Red Cross Medical Careers Scholarship is Yash Patel. The Betsy W. Tabor Scholarship is awarded annually to deserving seniors who plan to continue their education in trades, music, art, nursing, business, or agriculture. This year's recipients are Anijah Lopes, Erin Mello, Jenna Mello, and Jordan Peckham. The Buzzards Bay Rowing Club Scholarship is awarded to a deserving senior who will major in a field related to a career in environmental studies. This year's Buzzards Bay Rowing Club Scholarship is presented to Caitlin De Silva. The Carlos and Mary Ventura Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually to a member of the senior class planning to pursue a degree in the field of education. This year's recipient of the Carlos and Mary Ventura Memorial Scholarship is Sophia Montez. The Dartmouth Educators Association Scholarship is awarded annually to members of the senior class whose parents are employed by the Dartmouth Public Schools and are active members of the Dartmouth Educators Association. This year, the Dartmouth Educators Association is pleased to present scholarships to Aileen Boyle, Emma Fernandez, Evan Garcia, Christian Resendiz, Dylan Resendiz, Molly Rio, and Juliana Souza. The Dartmouth Grange number 162 John H. Brown Jr. Scholarship is awarded annually to seniors planning to pursue a career that may benefit or help to sustain our agricultural heritage, environment, or natural resources. This year, the Dartmouth Grange number 162 John H. Brown Jr. Scholarship is presented to the following seniors: Kylie DaCosta, Charles Fairfax, Evan Garcia, Emma Gifford, Christian Resendiz, and Emma Tatro.
Mike Martin, one of Dartmouth High School assistant principal, will present the following scholarships to the class of '22.
Good evening and welcome, friends and family. The seniors sitting here before you wouldn't be here without you. To the class of 2022, congratulations. Okay, you have left your mark, and hopefully these 4 years that you've had at Dartmouth, okay, will always last forever. It is my honor to present the following scholarships. The first one is the Dartmouth Middle School PTO Scholarship. It's presented annually to a deserving member of the senior class who attended Dartmouth Middle School. This year's recipient of the Dartmouth Middle School PTO Scholarship is Emma Madruga. The Dr. E. Dean Freitas Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually to an outstanding student athlete who plans to continue their education in the fall. This year's recipient of the Dr. E. Dean Freitas Memorial Scholarship is Shante Gonzalez. The Francis and Mary Howland Scholarship is awarded annually to an outstanding student athlete who participated in high school athletics in grades 9 through 12 who plan to continue their education in the fall. The Francis and Mary Howland Scholarship is awarded to William Paradise, and Emma Tatro. The Grimshaw Gudowitz Charitable Foundation Scholarship is awarded annually to deserving seniors. The Grimshaw Gudowitz Charitable Foundation asks that we share the following with you. Mr. George E. Grimshaw and Miss Irene S. Gudowitz were former residents of Dartmouth, Massachusetts and Peterborough, New Hampshire. They grew up in New Bedford and attended New Bedford High School. They spent much of their working careers together establishing and later selling a very successful fastener manufacturing company. George and Irene devoted their retirement years to charitable activities revolving around education, historical preservation, medical research, and the arts. Neither George nor Irene had much to start with. Their success came from their hard work and their own efforts. As part of their legacy, George and Irene established a charitable foundation that today carries on their support of various charitable activities. It is hoped that the recipients of the numerous scholarships awarded will utilize these scholarships to the fullest and someday have the opportunity to create a similar legacy of their own. This year, the Grimshaw Gudowitz Charitable Foundation Scholarship is awarded to the following seniors: Genevieve Shadid, McKenna Callagher, Randy Medeiros, Aaron Mello, Jenna Mello, Ella Mercer, Sophia Montez, Christian Resendiz, Dylan Resendiz, Molly Rio, Oliver Taradash. The James Arsenault Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually to a member of the track team. This year's recipient of the James Arsenault Memorial Scholarship is Evan Garcia.
Mr. Shea, our other assistant principal at Dartmouth High School, will also present additional scholarships to the class of 2022.
Good evening. The James M. Quinn Elementary School Parents Group Scholarship is awarded annually to deserving senior who attended Quinn Elementary School. This year's recipient is Alex Medeiros. The Jean Wilbur Wilson Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually to a female student pursuing a 4-year nursing degree. This year's recipient of the Jean Wilson Memorial Scholarship is Molly Rio. The Joseph DeMello School PTO Scholarship is awarded annually to deserving seniors who attended DeMello Elementary School for at least 3 years. This year recipients are Aileen Boyle, Caitlin Silva, and Cohen Sylvia. The Jesse Fernandez Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually to a deserving member of the graduating class who attended DeMello Elementary School for at least 3 years. This year's recipient is Sophia Montez. The Christopher R. Versaloni Athletic Scholarship is awarded annually to a deserving student athlete who will continue their education in the fall. This year's Christopher R. Versaloni Athletic Scholarship is awarded to Ava Ashton, and Brian Edwards. The Peter J. Martin Scholarship is awarded to a deserving member of the senior class who plans to pursue a career in the healthcare field. This year's recipient of the Peter J. Martin Scholarship is Mackenzie Bello.
Ross Tebow, Dartmouth High School principal, will present the following scholarships to the class of 2022.
The Stanley M. Goldstein Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually to a deserving member of the senior class who plans to continue their education in the fall. This year's Stanley M. Goldstein Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Genevieve Shadid. The Sylvan Scholarship is awarded annually by the Van Sloan Foundation, which is a nonprofit family foundation based in Dartmouth, Massachusetts, started in 1991 by Neil and Sue Van Sloan. Mr. Van Sloan is the owner and CEO of Sylvan Nursery, located in the town of Westport. Based on Neil and Sue's hard work and endeavors, the Van Sloan Foundation's mission is to support the study, development, and promotion of horticulture, the veterinary and medical sciences, land conservation, education, and related fields. The foundation supports various scholarships both in Massachusetts and in Minnesota, where Neil Van Sloan was born. The trustees are honored to award the 2022 Sylvan Scholarship to Lily Wheaton and are excited about her plans to attend the University of Connecticut and major in animal science. The Van Sloan family wishes you the very best during college and your future endeavors. The Tyler Joseph Leonard Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually in memory of Tyler, who is a Dartmouth High alumnus who graduated in 2007. Tyler's passion was music. This scholarship is dedicated to his memory and to bring light to mental health and suicide awareness. This year's recipient of the Tyler Joseph Leonard Memorial Scholarship is Lauren Novo. The Westport Art Group awards, I almost skipped a couple here. The Victor Ledetto Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually to a member of the senior class who will be majoring in education. This year's recipient of the Victor Ledetto Memorial Scholarship is Riley Fernandez. The Westport River Watershed Alliance is awarded annually to a deserving member of the senior class who will be continuing their education in the fall. This year's recipient of the Westport River Watershed Alliance is Evan Garcia. The Westport Art Group awards annual scholarships to deserving seniors who plan to pursue a degree in the visual or applied arts. This year, the Westport Art Group Scholarship is presented to Jordan Peckham and Cohen Sylvia. The Principal Scholarship is awarded annually to students who have demonstrated academic excellence as well as made significant leadership contributions to Dartmouth High School. This year, I am pleased to award the Principal Scholarship to two very deserving seniors, Evan Garcia and Joshua Moniz. The final scholarship of this evening happens to be one of my favorite to award each year. Each year we recognize a student who has demonstrated significant growth and improvement throughout their 4 years here at Dartmouth High School. Student has demonstrated perseverance and tremendous growth. This year, the most improved scholarship is presented to Yashini Patel. We have actually 3 additional scholarships. We also award scholarships for academic excellence to our top 3 students of the class each year. So at this time, it's my pleasure to award the first scholarship to Faiza Achalova. The next scholarship is presented to a salutatorian, Sophia Waite. And the final scholarship is awarded to our class valedictorian, Catherine Quinn. So at this time, it's my pleasure to transition from our scholarship portion of the evening to the departmental awards portion of our ceremony. We're excited to have our lead teachers here with us this evening who will present the scholarships for each of their departments. And at this time, to present the first departmental awards, it's my pleasure to introduce the lead teacher for the Business, Computer Science, and Mathematics Department, lead teacher, Mr. Gary Lauer.
Thanks. Hi, everybody. It's great seeing so many of you present. Let's get down to business. So we've got a lot of awards here. The Outstanding Business Student Award is given to a student who has demonstrated an interest in the study of business marketing and/or finance by completing several business courses and who intends to pursue further study at the college level. Please join me in congratulating Charlie Fairfax. And Riley Fernandez. DECA's mission is to prepare emerging leaders and entrepreneurs for careers in marketing, finance, hospitality, and management. This year, there are 2 outstanding seniors, both members of DECA since their freshman year. The first student has demonstrated her ability as a leader, as serving as co-president and managing the team at competitions, making sure everyone was ready and on time for the events. Also a driving force in the DHS DECA receiving a national award. Congratulations, Alexa Pereira. The second outstanding senior competed at the district and state levels every year and 3 years at the international level, demonstrating an ability to solve real-world business problems knowledgeably and professionally, culminating in a 4th place finish at the international competition this year, a first for a DHS student. Congratulations, Colin Zhu. Computer science requires students to think algorithmically, to be able to translate their plans from English into a programming language, creating code that can solve real-world problems. Please join me in congratulating 2 outstanding coders, Jack Kircher and Josh Moniz. Our first math award recognizes one of the most valuable human traits, perseverance. Now, I'm willing to bet that I'm not the only one here who has struggled with math. But what do you do about it? You can learn from your mistakes and keep working until it starts to click. Please join me in congratulating 2 students whose effort and perseverance led to higher achievement every year. Jesse Mauricio and Jackie Thibodeau. Our next math award is for Outstanding Student in Mathematics, an award that recognizes great achievement in the most rigorous math courses at Dartmouth High School, not just for 1 year, but consistently over 4 years. Please join me in congratulating 2 students for their truly outstanding achievement, both also members of our outstanding DHS math team, Amy Chang and Abby Shao. Our final award is the Math Leadership Award. We all know, I'm sure, that students are often more interested in listening to their classmates than their teachers, but not always a bad thing. Not when their classmate is explaining a math concept and getting it right. Please join me in congratulating two high-achieving students who stood out for their willingness to help their classmates also achieve more. Jack Kircher and Abby Shah. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lauer. At this time, it's my privilege to introduce our English Language Arts Lead Teacher, Mr. Will Higgins, as well as our Special Education Lead Teacher, Mr. John Bro, who will present the English Department Awards.
Hello, everybody. The Outstanding in English Award is traditionally given to a student who excels in both of the English Department's flagship AP classes, AP Lang and AP Lit. We have two winners this year. Our first recipient impressed her teachers continually throughout her 4 years as someone whose brilliance and acuity in analyzing literature shone through her otherwise shy demeanor. This student so impressed her classmates in her AP Lit course this year that every time she spoke, an otherwise boisterous class would hush each other to silence in order to listen to and think about what she had to add to the discussion. Please join me in congratulating this year's first English Award winner, Thea Hayes. This year, the English Department has chosen to honor a second student for an Excellence in English Award due to the unanimous praise of each of our English teachers. This student claims to have once hated English, yet was nominated by several of her teachers as being among the best and brightest they've ever taught. Often thought of for her athletic accolades, this well-rounded student stood out as a leader and a top writer in both her AP Lang and AP Lit classes. Always eager to improve and never settling, despite already being admitted to a top school. Please join me in congratulating our second English Award winner, Sorrel Lawton. The Marty McDonald Award in English. Marty McDonald was a beloved DHS English teacher and colleague who passed away on June 20th, 2008. And in his legacy, the English Department offers this award each year in his name. Marty believed in the well-rounded student who, like him, loved to read and write, but also was passionate about other activities as well. This award goes to a student who honors those same values. Our winner is one of the most well-rounded members of the senior class, had a hand in seemingly every corner of this school, thrived in her English and history courses, and is unanimously praised by every adult and peer alike in this building. The most quintessential example of the very traits that Marty valued so strongly. We as educators are fortunate that she plans to use her many talents to join our ranks someday and become the kind of teacher that Marty emulated, dedicated, passionate, and involved. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the Marty McDonald Award, Aileen Boyle. The Excellence in Journalism Award is given every year to a student who develops and displays a passion for news writing. This year's recipient is especially remarkable because she began working for the school newspaper when she was a freshman, became an editor in her sophomore year, and editor-in-chief her junior year, all while displaying poise, maturity, and leadership well beyond her years. Please join me in congratulating Molly Rio as this year's recipient of the Excellence in Journalism Award. The Debate Award. It's a pleasure to present this award to not one, but two very deserving seniors. DHS Debate and Forensics competes in the Massachusetts Forensic League. We travel to Boston area schools for our Saturday state competitions. They're a small but scrappy contingent focusing on their niche area of competition, groups discussion, in which the conversations encompass national, international, and societal trends and developments. This year's debate award goes to two seniors who served as our tireless club president and vice president, who have both earned this award for their overall acumen and impressively broad knowledge base, and who exhibit outstanding oratorical and persuasive speaking skills. These skills have enabled them to habitually represent DHS at the awards podium. These two young men have both made it to the Final Five out of 60-plus competitors at quite a few competitions. The 2022 DHS Debate Award, so well-deserved, goes to Evan Garcia and Colin Zhu. All right, this one's not really in the program, but we also have a Scholastic Art and Writing Award to give out as well. This is at the national level, and it's a silver medal. The Scholastic Art and Writing Awards is the most prestigious competition of its type in the United States. It's difficult to get recognized at the state level, but this year, DHS had a student with a silver medal at the national level for an entire portfolio of her writing. This is an honor for the student and the school. Please help me congratulate Sophia Waite. Now I'll turn it over to John Bro.
Thank you. I have the honor of handing out 2 awards tonight, and it's a privilege that we award the Most Improved in English annually to a member of the graduating class who has shown great gains in English coursework throughout their 4 years here at DHS. This year's first recipient, the Most Improved in English award, is Juan Torres. Despite the challenges presented to Juan as he transferred into DHS, Juan has shown tremendous growth and achievements within his English classes. His teachers highlighted his work ethic and academic turnaround, which contributed to his many achievements. The English department wishes Juan all the best with his future endeavors. Our final recipient of the Most Improved in English is presented again annually to someone that has showed great gains in their English coursework throughout their years at DHS. The final recipient this year is Autumn Medeiros. Despite challenges presented to her in English, Autumn has shown immense growth with her performance in both English 11 and 12 these past 2 years. Her teachers highlighted improvements throughout her 4 years as a whole, strong work ethic, and determination to tackle the rigors of the English curriculum. The English department wishes Autumn the best with her future endeavors.
Thank you, Mr. Higgins and Mr. Bro. At this time, please welcome to the podium our lead science, technology, and engineering teacher, Dr. Peter Banks.
Good evening. The Science, Technology, and Engineering Department is privileged to provide 4 awards tonight. The first one here is the Excellence in the Life Sciences Award. The Excellence in the Life Sciences Award goes to a young man who has excelled in every life sciences course that he has participated in. From freshman biology and advanced placement biology to biotechnology and anatomy and physiology, this student has demonstrated excellence, leadership, and a strong willingness to help others. As co-president of the Medical Careers Club, he was instrumental in organizing, securing volunteers for, and helping to manage this year's very successful blood drive. He will be continuing his education at Northeastern University, and we are honored to recognize Mr. Yash Patel as the recipient. Our next award is the Excellence in the Physical Sciences. This year's recipient of the Excellence in the Physical Science Award goes to a student described by her physics and chemistry teachers as quiet in words, but loud in thoughts. Mastering the AP Chemistry and AP Physics curricula and performing at the top of both of these classes, this student was also very generous with her knowledge and skills and willingly assisted other students who sought her input. Her brilliance as a student, her eagerness to assist others, and her leadership are the reasons that she has been selected for the Class of 2022 Excellence in the Physical Sciences Award. She will be attending the University of Massachusetts at Amherst this fall. Miss Amy Chang. Our next award is Excellence in Engineering. Our award for Excellence in Engineering recognizes a young man with a bright future. He has been successful in every computer-assisted drafting and engineering class that we offer. He has been the captain of the robotics team and demonstrated remarkable growth as a leader and a scholar. Consistently conscientious in everything that he does, he will be attending the Worcester Polytechnic Institute next year. We are delighted to present the 2022 Excellence in Engineering Award to Mr. Lucas Dion. Our final award is an Excellence in Video Production. The Excellence in Video Production Award goes to a young man who has been active in our video program through all 4 years of high school. From working on camera to camera operator to editing and directing, this student has done it all. During COVID, the student worked from home on difficult senior productions for the class of 2020 and has become a student leader to our younger video students. As a senior intern, he engaged in directing, creating live stream graphics, and also helped to plan major renovations to our control rooms and our studio. He hopes to continue his education at the University of Massachusetts at Dartmouth. We are proud to award the Excellence in Video Production to Mr. Andrew Reed.
Thank you, Dr. Bangs. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce lead social studies teacher, Mr. Jeff Reed, to present the awards on behalf of the social studies department.
In deciding the recipient of the Excellence in Social Studies Award, the members of my department were completely torn between two students, so we decided to recognize both of them. The first recipient is a young woman who completed all 5 social studies AP courses with an A average. She always was a major contributor in class, helping spark interesting conversations. When she decided to major in history, she talked excitedly for multiple PACE periods about her decision and explored all the potential paths that could lead her down. We in the Social Studies Department are thrilled that Caitlin Silva will be attending Washington Lee University as a history major this fall. We wish her all the best. The second recipient also took 5 social studies AP courses and also averaged an A in all of them. He's extremely knowledgeable of world news and politics and is always eager to learn more in order to develop well-informed and nuanced opinions. This fall, he will be attending Holy Cross, majoring in political science and history. The Social Studies Department is proud to recognize Evan Garcia for his excellence in social studies.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. Here with us this evening is Mrs. Christine McPhee, who is one of our Unified Arts teachers and will be taking over as lead art teacher next year. Mrs. Judy Cronin is feeling a little under the weather and couldn't join us tonight, but we are pleased to have Mrs. Christine McPhee.
Thank you. All right. Do I go in order? I only have 2. It's not a big order. I'm going to do the Excellent in Visual Arts first. The Excellent in Visual Arts Award recipient is a student who has taken advantage of a wide range of courses we offer at the department, from fashion design to AP Studio Art and Design 2D. I think she took a total of at least 8 courses the past 4 years. During that time, she has impressed us with her ability to synthesize her ideas processes, and materials in order to convey her authentic voice in her artwork. The Unified Arts Department is looking forward to seeing her growth in the arts as she continues on her educational journey at Savannah College of Art and Design, where she will be studying film and technology, film and television, I'm sorry. Congratulations to Jordan Peckham. The Excellence in Early Childhood Education Award is going to a student who has demonstrated exemplary student-teacher characteristics. She clearly demonstrated a passion for working with young children, repeatedly showed enthusiasm, and was a role model for others in her class. In and out of the kindergarten classroom, she had an amazing attitude, showed respect at a high level, and built appropriate relationships with the children and her cooperating teachers. It gives me great pleasure to announce Kathleen Lamoth as the 2022 Excellence Early Childhood Education Student. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. McPhee. To present the World Language Awards as well as the Seal of Biliteracy Awards, please welcome Mrs. Hillary Souza to the podium.
Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2022. Each year, the World Language Department awards 3 awards in excellence in Mandarin Chinese, Portuguese, and Spanish. This award is given to students who demonstrate the highest level of the proficiency in the target language. Students have reached the highest level of courses offered here at Dartmouth High School for each language. They are recognized for their extraordinary work ethic, motivation, dedication, and overall, their desire to see themselves grow and progress with the language. Our first award is Excellence in Mandarin Chinese. This year's recipient is Colin Zhu. Colin has taken successfully all 4 years, and you'll be attending UCLA in the fall. Best of luck. Our second award is Excellence in Portuguese. This year's recipient was in my class, Portuguese 4 honors, and she excelled in her Portuguese studies and completed all 4 years of Portuguese. It is my pleasure to announce Caitlin Da Silva as this year's winner. A third award goes to Excellence in Spanish. This year's recipient goes to someone that excelled in her Spanish coursework throughout her 4 years at DHS, including honors courses and taking AP Spanish this year. In addition, the student is also proficient in another language, and she will also earn her Seal of Biliteracy in Portuguese. So this year's recipient in Spanish is Bianca Mata. The World Language Department will also like to recognize students who have met the qualifying standards for the Seal of Biliteracy. This is an award to students who demonstrate literacy in 2 or more languages, the target language as well as in English. This is a program set by DESE, and we're very proud at Dartmouth High School to have implemented this program. To measure, students have to measure a proficiency in English by earning a qualifying score in their ELA MCAS, and also a qualifying score in the language target, which consists of a very rigorous exam where they have to be listening, speaking, reading, and writing in the target language, so a very difficult exam. So we're very proud this year to award the following recipients here. For the Seal of Biliteracy with distinction, we have Josh Moniz. We have Bianca Mata. With the Seal of Biliteracy, we have Lauren Novo. We have Juliana Souza. Okay, and we have Jia Wao Xiao in Mandarin Chinese. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Souza. At this time, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome Associate Principal and Advanced Placement Coordinator, Ms. Rachel Xavier, to present the AP Scholar Awards.
We are very proud to present our AP Capstone Scholars, students who receive a 3 or higher in AP Seminar and Research and on 4 additional AP exams of their choosing are potentially eligible for the AP Capstone Diploma. Students who receive a 3 or higher in both AP Seminar and AP Research will be eligible to receive the AP Seminar and Research Certificate. The following students, and we have quite a few, have taken AP Seminar and AP Research in addition to 4 or more AP courses throughout their time here at DHS. These students are potentially eligible for the AP Capstone Diploma or AP Seminar and Research Certificate. Amelia Ablett. Faiza Achalova. Robert August. Congratulations. Ava Cafaso. Maeve Carrig. Leah Chuba. Deanna Bella Correa. Caitlin De Silva. Emma Fernandez. Evan Garcia. Shante Gonsalves. John Kircher. Aiden Lemire. Ethan Lima. Elizabeth McKinley. Lauren Novu. Julina Pantfo. Ashton Perry. Catherine Quinn. Gabriella Reardon. Carly Richard. Molly Rio. Abby Rogers. Justin Silva. Caitlin Silva. Abigail Simmons. Catherine Smith. Hannah Sullivan. Emmeline Tavares. Emma Tatro. Sophia Waite. Colin Zhu. Zoe Ziegler. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Xavier. Now, to present the Wellness and Athletic Department Awards, please welcome Dartmouth Public Schools Director of I think he wishes he was
Not
the
wealth,
Director of
no.
Director of Wellness and Athletics, Mr. Andrew Crisafulli.
Thank you, Mr. Tebow. I have the privilege of presenting 3 awards this evening. The first one will be Excellence in Wellness. This award is selected by our Wellness Department teachers in recognition of 2 outstanding students in health and physical education who exhibit sportsmanship, empathy, and leadership. First recipient is Mia Cotter. And our second recipient is Charles Fairfax. Okay, next is our Athlete for All Seasons. A student athlete who receives this award participated and completed in good standing 3 sports seasons, all 4 years of high school. These recipients are great examples of long-term commitment, work ethic, pride, and grit. We have 24 total recipients. I believe that Mr. Martin and Mr. Shea will help with the distribution of these. Aileen Boyle. Luke Caniff. Nicholas Carvalho. Catherine Charrier. William Chow. Leah Chuba. Patrick Crane. Baron Dutra. Charles Fairfax. Keegan Humison. Sorrel Lawton. Ethan Marks. Shay McGee. Timothy T.J. Pickering. Molly Rio. Kaylin Rakowski. Caitlin Silva. Catherine Smith. Juliana Souza. Hannah Sullivan. Nicole Sylvain. Meredith Sylvia. Emma Tatro. And Lily Wheaton. Thank you. Okay, last is our Outstanding Student Athlete Award. This prestigious award will be presented to 2 student athletes who were nominated and voted by our varsity athletic coaching staff as the 2022 Most Outstanding Student Athletes. Both recipients are all-state athletes on the field and accomplished students in the classroom. Our first recipient played football, indoor track, and baseball, Ethan Marks. Our second award goes to a student athlete who participated in volleyball, indoor track, and girls lacrosse, Sorrel Lawton. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Crisafulli. Now, finally, to close out the evening with the final award, it's my pleasure to introduce Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Bonnie Gifford, to present the Superintendent's Excellence Award.
Thank you. Each year, the Superintendent's Award is given to students who have excelled in academics and are all around whole child, as we say, and we ask our high school administrative staff to announce and let us know who that would be. These students were, their bios were read at the school committee meeting last week, and we wanted to just present them tonight. So our first award winner is Evan Garcia. And our second award winner is Josh Moniz.
Thank you, Dr. Gifford. Once again, congratulations to the members of the class of 2022. We are so very proud of you and all that you've accomplished, and we are even prouder of what is yet to come for you. So congratulations again. Before I close this evening, I do want to thank a few people that I haven't mentioned yet, and that would be Mr. Parati and our Dartmouth High School TV Media Production Program, who were here to film tonight. And also, I'd like to thank Peter Chase and the staff of DCTV for their partnership in making sure that we're able to celebrate all of the achievements and accomplishments of our young people as well. So thank you to Peter Chase and to DCTV as well. That being said, congratulations, and again, thank you for coming out tonight, and have a great evening.